Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we unravel the hidden truths within company filings. And yes, we have a spicy one today about a SPAC that might be merging with a biotech company. Get ready for some insider info and potential market movers. Before we dive in, if you enjoy getting straight insights from these massive corporate documents, hit that subscribe button. And hey, we've got a great Discord community where we break these things down further. Link is in the description below. So what exactly is this report all about? Well, it is an 8K filing, which is basically a way for public companies to announce major events that shareholders should know about right away. Think of it as a company hitting the newswire with something big. The date here is the 6th of February 2026, and this filing is from Horizon Space Acquisition 2 Corp, better known by its ticker symbol HSPT. Now, HSPT is a special purpose acquisition company, or SPAC. These are companies that are formed to raise money through an initial public offering with the sole purpose of acquiring an existing company. They are essentially a way for private companies to go public without the traditional IPO process. This report is all about updating investors on a business combination they are planning. They are looking to combine with a company called SL Bio Limited, which is a Cayman Islands exempted company. The goal of this merger is to take SL Bio public. What's really interesting here is that HSPT is providing additional information that supplements an earlier filing called a definitive proxy statement. This is crucial because it means they are adding new details or possibly changing aspects of the deal they had previously discussed. One of the key updates is the addition of new independent director nominees for the combined company. This is important because it signals changes in the leadership structure of the company that will exist after the merger. They're adding Joseph Levinson and Chen-Hebe Xu to the board. Mr. Levinson has a background in accounting and has served on other public company boards. Ms. Xu is also already serving as an independent director for HSPT and has experience in investment banking focusing on China cross-border transactions. The fact that they're adding new independent directors suggests they're trying to strengthen the governance of the combined company. This table gives us a snapshot of who will be running the show after the merger. We see William Wang Qing, Dong as Chief Executive Officer Director and Chairman of the Board, Ray Long as Chief Financial Officer and Johnson Lau as Vice President of Finance. Ethan Shen PhD will be the Chief Technology Officer and Director. Then we have the independent director nominees, including their previously mentioned new additions, Joseph Levinson and Chen-Hebe Xu. Now let's get to the part everyone cares about, the shareholders. This table shows who will own how much of the company after the merger. It is presented in two scenarios, one assuming no shareholders will redeem their shares and another assuming the maximum number of shareholders redeem. Okay, so looking at the directors, nominees and executive officers, William Wang appears to be a major shareholder holding a significant percentage of the company. In the no redemption scenario, he holds 58.9%, and in the maximum redemption scenario, it bumps up to 59.6%. This is a substantial stake. Interestingly, SL Link Holding Limited, which is linked to Mr. Wang, also holds the same percentage of shares. This suggests a significant concentration of ownership with the key leadership. It's worth noting that the asterisk means representing less than 1%, which makes sense for positions like Chen-Hebe Xu's 20,000 shares, which are a small fraction of the total. The filing also assures investors that there are no changes to the important dates for the business combination meeting itself. This includes the meeting time, the deadline for shareholders to decide whether to redeem their shares, and the actual date of the meeting. This is good to know as clarity on these dates is essential for shareholders who need to make decisions about their investment. Like most filings like this, it includes forward-looking statements. These are essentially projections and predictions about the future. The company is stating that actual results could differ from these projections due to various risks and uncertainties. They are pointing to their annual reports and prospectus for more details on these risks. This is standard practice, but it's important for investors to actually read those risk factors. The report also guides investors to where they can find more information. This includes the registration statement and the definitive proxy statement, which contain all the nitty-gritty details of the business combination. This is a crucial piece of advice. If you are an investor or considering becoming one, you absolutely must read these documents to understand what you are getting into. So what is my take on this filing? Well, HSPT is essentially paving the way for SL Bio to go public, adding new directors and confirming the structure of the combined entity. The ownership table is quite telling, with William Wang holding a majority stake. This can be both a positive and a negative. On one hand, a strong leader with a significant stake can drive the company forward with a clear vision. On the other hand, it means less control for other shareholders and a higher risk if that leader makes poor decisions. The main story here is the potential of SL Bio itself. While this filing tells us about the structure and leadership of the combined company, it doesn't tell us much about SL Bio's actual business, its products, its market positioning, or its financial health. This 8K is more about the mechanics of the SPAC merger than the operational details of the target company. Investors are really going to need to dig into those other filings, the proxy statement and registration statement, to understand SL Bio's business prospects. The risks are always present with SPACs, as the filing points out. The success of the combined company will heavily depend on SL Bio's ability to execute its business plan and generate profits. The market for biotech companies can be volatile, and the integration of SL Bio into the public market structure will present its own set of challenges. In conclusion, HSPT's filing is a necessary step in their proposed business combination. It clarifies leadership and ownership, but leaves the core question of SL Bio's business viability unanswered for this particular document. It's a piece of the puzzle, not the whole picture. Alright, that is our breakdown of this HSPT filing. What is your take on these SPAC deals and this particular combination? Do you think adding new directors is a good sign? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching, see you next time.